know you mentioned in your group settings, you guys do like programs. Do you use a particular curriculum?
We have several. We have 7 Habits, Too Good for Drugs, Leader in Me, and the new Hope Rising curriculum.
Oh, nice.
And then that's up to the leader of the group of which one they want. They cycle through. They've done Leader in Me, 7 Habits, and some of them have done the Too Good for Drugs. And one is doing the Hope Rising curriculum right now.
That is one that I need to look into more, is the Hope Rising one.
It's good stuff.
We use 7 Habits as well. And then Leader in Me is, we've tapped into it a little bit, but not, I feel like there's a lot more there that we need to do more with.
Do your groups, like your after school program, do you all have a facility that's specific
We do.
to Loveworks? Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I know you mentioned that you're doing that at the schools. And so we have a few different programs. Our after school program does happen off camp, like off of, not at a school site, but at our site. And so we are very fortunate, very blessed. We have about a 12,000 square foot building here that has like 11 different studios for breakout groups and things like that. And then a garden in the back. And so that's another really cool aspect. But it's a big garden. I feel like it's not a farm, but like it's
like what it is.
Yeah.
That's
but
awesome.
We do a snack and we do a dinner, part of our after school program each day. And so the food gets incorporated into that. So it is a lot of food. And then the students get to sell whatever's extra at the farmer's market on the weekends.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is a ton of fun. There's no shortage of zucchini anytime during the summer. So I'm like, never ever.
That's so great. That has so many benefits. I mean, even for them to be exposed to that process of growing your own food, even, on the entrepreneur side of selling it at a market, but even for their families, of fresh, locally grown food that they've contributed to. That's just wonderful.
It is really wonderful to see students who have never, tried, say, a radish and would never have wanted to either, Right. But when they grow it totally changes the perspective, and that delayed gratification is very real. I remember when we first started the garden, we had a really young student who had attended with her family, and she planted tomato seeds, and she was like, "Okay, are we coming back tomorrow?"
Oh,
the tomatoes, and it was like, "Oh no, no, sweet baby girl, no."
It's not quite how that works.
More time.